Right now in this moment, I just want to bring to your attention something that has been really weighing heavy on me, and I just want to give it some attention, and I want to really explain some things to you about this place that you live in, okay? And what I'm going to speak on today is the topic of freedom and what it really means to be free. What does it look like in your reality? What does that manifestation of freedom look like in your reality as it is here on earth? Okay. And a lot of people may look at this video and have their own ideas about what I am saying, but I am saying what I am saying. Whatever meaning you attach to what I am saying is merely a reflection of you. So let's begin. Freedom. Freedom is merely a mental construct that can be manifested outwardly. It is also the lack of restrictions and limitations in your physical reality. So you could be physically free and still be mentally trapped. And you could also be mentally free but physically trapped. The ultimate freedom is freedom of mind and physicality. And I come to you today with freedom in both arenas, freedom mentally and physically. Let's talk about what you probably can associate what knowledge you have had in the past with, which is physical freedom. I am physically free because I can go wherever I want to go. I do it every day. I travel from state to state. And if my passport were up to date today, I could go to any country that would accept my passport. How doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is today, in this moment, in this very moment, if I wanted to go anywhere in the world, I could go. I could do that. Maybe I wouldn't be able to do that tomorrow or the next moment. But right now, in this moment as it stands, I am able to move freely on this earth. I can move about this place on any day, at any time, and I don't have to be anywhere. There's no one calling me saying, "Hey, where you at?" If I get a phone call like that, I'm like, who is this? I don't know why you talking to me like that, but I'm grown. You know, when we talk about physical freedom, it's really, you don't have anywhere to be. No one can tell you to be anywhere. You're literally in charge. And that is what I experience on a daily basis. I am able to attach and to detach myself from individuals that I deem appropriate for my experience. I am able to live the life that I truly desire. There is nothing out of my reach in this very moment that I desire. I could go anywhere and get pretty much anything that I want. Now, mind you, there are levels to physical freedom. I might not be at the very top of this level of freedom, but I am free to purchase whatever I want, and I am free to be around whoever I desire to be around that, of course, wants to be around me as well. I can eat whatever I want to eat. I can drink whatever I want to drink. And therefore, I experience physical freedom. As far as those levels are concerned, there may be some exclusive things that I cannot get myself currently in this moment. But freedom extends out into the future as well. So with the knowledge and the tools that I have, I know that whatever desire I do develop, I still will be able to achieve that thing. That is freedom. I am no longer in a survival mode. And when I say survival mode, I mean like a reactive mode, doing things to mitigate the threat of my survival. I know that I am surviving. I am doing more than surviving. I am truly living a free life. When you're in survival mode, there are things that you have to do that you may not want to do in order to get the things that you feel like you require in order to be here on this planet. I no longer have to do things that I do not want to do in order to live here on this planet. A lot of you would look at this and go, well, she must be rich. That doesn't even matter, honestly. The richest person on physical earth could still be in survival mode because they feel like they have to do things that they don't want to do in order to be here on this planet and hold the position that they have. Yes, currency, money, whatever you want to call it. Yes, it does help to pull you out of survival mode. But if you're not using that tool wisely, you're going to become a slave to it too. So it's not about the money. No one, well, I'm not going to say no one. I don't care about the money. I have some, enough, more than enough, actually. But to be free means to be out of survival mode, physically free, okay? And it means that you have no reliance on the next person. You understand that the things that you require in order to be here, or that you desire in order to be here, will come, and it doesn't matter the method by which it comes. And the help that you require from an individual will come by any means necessary. You understand this. It does not, there is no one particular person that is going to always give you the help or the support that you need. You can always, being free mentally, now we're going to talk about the mental freedom. Being free mentally means you understand that any help or assistance you need will come through any vessel that is willing and open to provide that assistance and that support for you, willingly or unwillingly. Yes. Mental freedom will allow you to experience things that would put people down, that will cause people to check out, but you can still stand because you have control over your emotions, because you have freed yourself mentally to be able to take control of your emotions. That type of freedom allows you to continue to have an enjoyable day without anything happening to interrupt your day and for you to have to emotionally react to it. That's freedom, both physical and mental freedom. I just had my car towed yesterday for reasons that I don't want to talk about, but I was able to go and get my car without feeling any kind of way about it. Yes, I wasn't upset. It was more of a, damn, it's an inconvenience, but I can go get my car and not feel any ways about getting my car out of the pound. I have had the most strange encounters that you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Why? Because I am open enough to be free enough mentally to accept my reality the way that it is and to navigate through my reality the way I see fit in order to get what it is that I need or that I want or desire. That is freedom. And to know that you don't need anything or anyone, and again, that it will, whatever it is that you want will still come. It doesn't matter the method or the form by which it comes in. It will still come. Freedom is being open enough to accept what is coming in whatever form that it is coming in, so that you have what you need, what you want, or desire. That is what it means to be physically and mentally free. Everything that I said that I am, have, whatever, all of that, that is what it means to be completely free. I could die today knowing that I made it. I made it to the other side. Yes. And I know what it's like. Now, let me give you a heads up about the other side. See, because a lot of people, you've seen it in the TV and everything, some people, they become physically free, but they're not mentally free, you see. They become physically free by means of money, for an example. And because they're not mentally free, the physical freedom is a burden. Because when you're free, you don't have a master. You're in control. Being in control means you have a responsibility. This is why when slaves were freed, some slaves went back. Why? Because mentally they preferred being enslaved, because they couldn't handle the responsibility that it would take to completely embody freedom and to live it out. You get bored. When you're free, you get bored. When you're free, you become stagnant if you do not have a goal, a plan, or direction. Freedom brings responsibility, because now you are in charge. You are responsible now. So freedom for some can be a burden, and for others can be an opportunity to rise to the occasion. Not all people view freedom as a burden. Some people are physically free, but are mentally entrapped by the program that people have given them, and therefore they are unable to really experience their physical freedom the way that they have it in full effect, because they are still entrapped by the mental constraints, the restrictions and limitations that people have spoken upon them. For them, it's not that they don't want the freedom. They want the freedom. They want the responsibility. They want the opportunity to rise to the occasion. But because they have been programmed to be enslaved, they struggle with living free lives. Well, how does this look? What does this look like? Okay, rappers. I'm not gonna name drop. Y'all know, y'all see the news and everything. They become physically free. They can move about just like me, right? But they are trapped in a mindset that raised them, that developed them. And so that is what they have now. And so that is what they continue to live, the cycle they continue to be on. And so their freedom now becomes in jeopardy. Their physical freedom becomes in jeopardy because they're still mentally not free. In order to live a truly free life, you have to align both mind and body, mental and physical freedom, in order to truly be free. So, a lot of people ask me, what's my purpose? My purpose first was to become free myself, which I have done, mentally and physically now. I'm in alignment. And now, my purpose is to help you to become free. Mentally first, because it starts mental. I had to become free mentally. Then I could move about the way I wanted. I could change my reality exactly the way I wanted it or I saw fit, in order for me to live the type of life that would make me feel comfortable every day, that would allow me to wake up without anxiety, that would allow me to wake up without depression, that would allow me to enjoy every second, every moment, every minute of every day, and be excited for the next moment of every second, of every minute, of every moment, of every day. I want you to get there. but you gotta be willing.